Hey, it works. That's cool. Hey. Cool. Awesome. Wow. This is the first time streaming on YouTube live, but we're fresh over from Twitch. But this is the setup for the Three Dudes with Socks On podcast. This will eventually go on our Three Dudes with Socks On YouTube, but at the moment, this is going to my gaming channel, Trismegistus Games. But we're not quite ready yet, but I figured I'd get it all up and test her out and see if it'll do what I needed to. I needed to record this and stream this at the same time, so it does work out though. So we just got back from our Frisbee golf adventures. That'll be going up on the YouTube at some point soon. A lot of stuff will be going up on the YouTube. Because right now, the Three Dudes with Socks On podcast, its YouTube is still called the Melting Podcast. We changed our minds about the name after we put out our first video or two. And then we lost the second podcast video because Sam lost his GoPro. So, unfortunate, but you know, that's alright because we still have couple more. We have one we did in this new apartment, and then one that we did in boats. We were in the canoes. And then we just did the Frisbee golf episode. Now we're gonna do another one while we eat dinner. We're out there trying to content grind, you know, getting the motivation up for it, or the willpower to do it. Motivation's not real. It's my new motto now. Motivation's not real, only willpower. People in blogs, that's what our category is. That's funny. Did I make that the category, or did YouTube make that the category? Category people in blogs. Maybe I should change that. I don't know. I feel like that's kind of what it is. We're people. The podcast is kind of a blog, but like a vlog. I guess there's already a thing for that. Podcasts are more just like sitting down talking to people. Hey, like we do that with each other, but like you know, a lot of the outdoor content seems to be kind of vloggy, but you know. Damn, I don't even have the Melting Podcast thumbnail to use here, but yeah, set to not made for kids. Definitely not made for kids. I don't know if I'd say it's like restricted content. Like, I mean, we're not going to do anything like substance related on camera, so I really don't think we have a problem here. We're not sponsored. There's no sponsors yet. As much as I would love to have a sponsor, I don't even know who'd sponsor me. You know, but we don't have a sponsor. So we don't gotta worry about that. Damn, some of these things are definitely because AI. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to make the content, trying to do something. Say hello, Sam.
Hola. Who am I talking to?
Oh, you're just saying hello to the stream.
Oh.
With our exact viewing population of 0 right now. But, you know, you gotta start somewhere. That's why at this point I'm reviewing. I'm recording all of these streams and videos as if someone's watching, you know. Call it manifesting, if you will. But I think it'd be pretty boring if you walked in on a stream and there was just a dude sitting there going, waiting for somebody to show up. So I'm just going to talk at the camera until someone does show up. And until then, this is just us recording a video. Man. Wow. Y'all can see my display for a little bit. All you're going to see is weird shit in the Discord. Look at that. That's impressive Photoshop. I hope that's Photoshop. Gotta be. Alright, well. I don't want to just make y'all sit here and watch me tool around on my desktop. I don't really know what I'm going to do while I wait for these schmucks to get ready for a podcast.
You know, we're a bigger part of my room. Gave me just enough motivation to clean my room.
Huh?
I said, ripping apart my room gave me just enough motivation to clean my room.
Fair. Have you cleaned it, or are you cleaning it?
I was done.
Oh, it's done. Nice.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Valid.
I can smell it.
Yeah, Colin's cooking us some good food. Ah. Well. Man, I'm just saying. Bugs, they're obnoxious. Especially the ones that bite. Alright, folks. Wow. This is hilarious. Yep. Battle Talent is really good. Played it when I got bored of Blade and Sorcery, and I loved it when it was on App Lab, but like just didn't have a whole ton there. Now it's got a whole shit ton there with an enormous amount of like progression and content. And Blade and Sorcery is just still sitting there like, Crystal Hunt, it's coming. It's coming. I promise it's coming.
I have Drake's phone number. Drake is like the nicest dude I've ever spoken to. I mean, I've only like texted him.
How have you got close to Drake?
It's insane. You think he's like Drake, like, but like, no, he's just a great person.
No, nigga.
No! Drake, I hear you like I'm young. Why you trolling like a bitch? Ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord and it's probably A minor.
Only fucking with Whitney's, not Millie Bobby Brown's. I never look twice at no teenager.
I have Drake's phone number. Drake is like the nicest dude I've ever spoken to. I mean, I've only like texted him.
How have you got close to Drake?
It's insane. You think he's like Drake, like, but like, no, he's just a great person.
No, nigga.
No! Drake, I hear you like I'm young. Why you trolling like a bitch? Ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord and it's probably A minor.
Only fucking with Whitney's, not Millie Bobby Brown's. I never look twice at no teenager.
God, I think we can all agree at this point that Drake's garbage. I'm sorry. If you like Drake, I'm sorry. But he's garbage. Oh, this can't be good. This literally can't be good. Because I like both of them.
That's a pretty good jump for a nerd. Not bad.
What do you mean for a nerd? I hate that word, by the way.
I mean a guy who is wearing glasses with a sweater with a collared shirt underneath it. He looks like a nerd.
But you don't think of a nerd as an ideal of a man.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with nerds. Look, I'm a nerd about a lot of things. I know what you're saying, but I don't think the way around that is to eliminate words. I think the way around that is just to appreciate people that are really great at science.
I guess the thing I was also speaking to, and definitely keep using the word, but it doesn't...
Oh, I'm gonna. I don't let nerds tell me what to do.
See, there you go. No.
That's a pretty good jump for a nerd. Not bad.
That's a leap of a headline. You know, I hate that the world of clickbait at this point. I remember when clickbait was just like a thing that happened, like here and there, and you were just like, ugh, what is this? And now it's like literally like the content creation strategy. God, I really want to mod Skyrim like this.
If the rebels have themselves a dragon, General Tullius is the only one who can stop them.
I mean, man, that's just crazy. Look at that. That's just crazy. Totally different game at that point.
See that ruin up there? Bleak Falls Barrow. When I was a boy, that place always used to give me nightmares. Draugr creeping down. Could really use someone like you. If the rebels have...
Okay, undiscovered planet. Jockey, worm-ridden planet. What does that mean?
A few moments later.
Worm? It's one that's kind of cool, I'm not going to lie to you. You know what worm-ridden means, though? That kind of makes you scared. Yeah, I'm making a little break from your night streams as well. I think you just need to... I think with certain games, you need little breaks from. You know, Minecraft's a game you do need breaks from. This is a weird-looking planet. Yeah, true, you should always get stomped. Yeah, I Age of Empires, I do get stomped a little bit. I won't lie. What the fuck is that? Oh my god. Am I in danger here?
Yeah, you're in danger there.
Okay.
Sorry, the stream's not terribly interesting yet. Hey, look, there we are. It's cool. Haha, Inception. On the homepage. It's always cool. Alright, let's look at the top 12 upcoming games we can't believe are real by Math Chief.
Dude, this is a horrible gaming experience. I live like this.
I don't know, Linus. I don't have time to research upgrades for this thing. Can't you just build me one? Do I look?
I'm new.
Listen, there's an absolute ton of upcoming games to look forward to in 2024 and beyond. I've covered so many of them on my channel, but this video right here is centered on the ones that I and many other people can't believe are actually happening for real. So without further ado, like the video for more compilation like this, and let's go.
We're Hamir, the creators of Blight Survival. What we're showcasing here is the directional combat system.
Okay,
this allows you to attack
already.
five
I'm pretty
different
excited
directions.
with that already.
Left, right, top, down, and then of course, you can always stab them with a pointy end. Every encounter in the game is designed with this in mind. The player will have to figure out where on the enemy to strike to do the big damage. As you can see here, All attacks seamlessly transition into one another. And as your character grows stronger, you unlock new combos to spice up your playstyle.
First of all, we have a game that has so many people excited for, thanks to its unique premise of zombies and horror in the medieval age. Light Survival is one of my most anticipated games right now, and for clear reasons. It's got two of many people's favorite genres into one, medieval and zombies. What this team has created out of these two genres
I guess
is
that's
something
kind of cool.
really
I'm
special.
personally
It's
really
not a simple
burnt out
game
on
where you
zombies.
just fight infected and factions.
It's not
and
my
different
favorite
environments,
thing.
even though only this would be awesome.
Like, I feel like
No, this game
everybody's
has
trying
got
to
much
do
more
zombies.
elements than what's shown on the surface. The sheer amount of passion being put into this project is a sight to behold,
But,
because
like,
there looks to be so much to it. There's a full
hey, if
customization
it comes
system
out
for
good, like
character
that
and
looks
equipment, that will affect visuals and gameplay. There's a whole story that you can discover through the gameplay.
Okay,
A
so
ton of
that's cool
different unique infected to fight, each with their own attacks and terrifying looks, a ton of weapons to loot and to choose from, and a world waiting for you to be discovered. At its core, it puts you alone or in co-op with 3 other players against mortals and monsters in a desperate attempt to reach and destroy the source of the Blight, a deadly affliction that plagues the land. The game takes place in the no man's land between 2 desperate kingdoms in a ceaseless war. Within this purgatory, a new strain of Blight has erupted from remains of the fallen. Fed and strengthened by the blood that has been spilled, it rapidly spreads, turning man into monster. Next up, we have the Max Payne 1 and 2 remakes that will merge into one full game. I've never been so excited for a remake in my life. First of all, because I'm a huge fan of the Max Payne series, and second, because I see the developers' passion behind it, with many returning devs who worked on the original games actually. Remedy, its developers are all hands on deck working on it as we speak, and they've shared more teasers and details about the game
I'm just gonna
recently.
switch
It is said to have been
to,
officially progressed into the production readiness stage some months ago. A
Display
stage where
capture.
things go very fast and is a very productive time, so things have already progressed a lot by now. The devs said that they have gained clarity on the style and scope of the game, and they have exceptionally organized team working on it. With these accomplishments, they are excited about the project and its future success that will come hopefully in the near future. It's also been confirmed these remakes will be big projects that will surprise fans in the best way possible, and mind-blown newcomers, so they get to experience this series for the first time. They said that it is a significant undertaking in the sense that even if they are old games, just thinking about bringing them up to modern
some other guys'
standards and
content.
combining them into one, you can see that it is a big project. The games will be merged together to create an immersive action experience with realistic graphics, new gameplay features, new missions, new environments, and the return of classic Max Payne. There will be perfectly crafted cutscenes, character models, and better voice lines. Next up, we have Kingmakers. If you guys have read the recent gameplay details released for this game, you'd be even more excited about this weird medieval action shooter. Now, first of all, for those who don't know, Kingmakers is about a strange man from the future that is time traveling between different eras, most prominently the medieval era, and is bringing weapons and vehicles from his time to fight important wars and change the future. He becomes kings and has an army of knights at his disposal. Kingmakers, which has been in development for years, will have a meaningful campaign that will feature more than quick jump-in random battles. There's a desire to have many alternate futures that can be created by the player's action in the past. The devs are trying to create the ultimate medieval fantasy. That means building up an empire, taking castles, conquering territory, and etc. It's not just a string of random battles, but an immersive campaign where you build up settlements, capture enemy outposts, train and promote soldiers, and etc. The game has a solid foundation with advanced animation systems, AI pathfinding,
Yeah, I mean,
and
that's cool.
online
Like, if you can do the strategy
mechanics.
thing and
With
then also,
thousands of
like, go in
soldiers
there and
being
actually,
on-screen
like,
at
fight.
once, a huge part of the
That'd be
development
cool, but,
cycle
like,
has
that's
been ensuring that the
crazy.
game remains stable at all times. It also revealed that
what?
they want to
That
have
was just
clear
an
precision
airstrike on
combat with
Medieval.
Kingmakers in the near future, which would be absolutely awesome.
Start, you're like, how can one guy with a gun take over a medieval time? And apparently Apache helicopters. He definitely had Apache helicopters in that clip. So I don't know what the hell that was about, but that was wild. What's this? I feel like I've seen this. What is it? I don't know. Whatever it is, it looks really Mass Effect-y. And I definitely saw one of those monsters from the background in Warframe. So like, I don't know what the fuck this is. I mean, that Whiplash was kind of cool. I'm not seeing anything exciting so far. You're gonna have to impress me a little bit more than that. Yep. Okay. I'm betting it's just a weird campaign shooter, I'm not gonna lie. And I think all we have to do is look to Immortals of Avon to see why that doesn't work anymore. Really, it doesn't. Unless they have something cool to go along with it. If it's just another looter shooter without personality, like, no one's really gonna want to play it. These boss battles do look pretty cool though. I just need to see something that doesn't say you're a bullet sponge.
As a DFA dairy farmer,
God
recycling
damn
water
ads.
is all in a day's work.
As an actor playing an
You know,
dairy
if
farmer,
I stream an ad,
it's a blast. Because while she's
does that
busy
mean
working, I
they
get
get
to
double
show
ad
you all the
revenue
ways
or just double
DFA
marketing?
farmers
I don't know.
recycle water, cooling the cows, irrigating the fields, chilling the milk, and cleaning the equipment.
Are you having fun?
Oh, you betcha. My last role was man with hard to remove stain.
Up here.
Hi, we're Visible, the wireless company that makes things visible. With us, what you see is what you get. So a one-line plan with unlimited data, just $25 a month, taxes and fees included, means just that. All this with no hidden fees. And yep, it's all on one line. Because you shouldn't need to share a plan to save on one. It's all you. Plus, we're powered by Verizon's 5G network. Sometimes the choice is just visible. Switch today at visible.com.
God, the ads. Nissan Future.
Next up, this game keeps getting
yeah, there was nothing in that last trailer that impressed me at all.
And man, am I excited for this game, as it was leaked to feature an Italian setting in Sicily with horses and the beginning of the mafia. There looks to be so much to this one, and it's officially the main game that everyone is concentrated on at the studio. Vanguard 13 were previously working on a massive Destiny-like fantasy project that turned out to be fully cancelled for lack of any real direction and lack of a true fun factor. Take-Two and Vanguard 13's publisher, 2K Games, had spent more than $50 million on this fantasy game, only for it to be thrown in the trash. But that was some time ago, and now Mafia 4, codenamed Nero, is coming to PS5, Xbox Series X, and Mafia 4 will utilize its full capabilities to provide a world that feels and look alive, with things to do and explore in it as well. The animations are said to be out of this world, the colors, the lighting, everything will look next gen, as it should be with a game like this. Since Mafia 4 will be taking place between games in the late 90s and early 20th century. Instead of riding beautiful cars and having a ton of weapons and costumes of the era, instead it is said you'll be riding horses and fighting gangsters in Sicily, Italy, during the true rise of the Mafia, where and when it almost all began. Once again, the industry insider of the era called Chef Sean Nick, who also previously leaked the new Rise game from Crytek. He also leaked a ton of other things and was right while saying that this Mafia 4 is a prequel to the very first Mafia game. Based on all the information provided by him, this game will cover the life of Don Salieri in Sicily and his rise to power.
Welcome to the world of Silver Blade. The story begins on post-apocalyptic Earth, where a mysterious enemy called the Nativo has forced
just like Mise en
to
Future?
flee to an off-world
No,
colony.
because literally that looks the same.
Players will take control of Eve, a member of the 7th Airborne Squad. Her mission is to save the planet
Wow, look
by
at them
defeating
jiggles.
the other Nativo.
The jiggle physics, they really went in on that.
All we must do is complete the mission. While the 7th Airborne Squad is lost during their descent from the colony, Eve soon meets 2 new companions.
Full jiggle
Born on
physics.
Earth is in pursuit of an energy source called hypercell.
Make sure to stay cautious.
Yeah, I'm not super stoked on the game.
Easy one.
It's fine.
Angel, that's the unofficial.
This one looks interesting just for the art style. Damn.
Confirmed yet, but we've had multiple
Crisis
reports
4.
concerning it. But thanks to some bigger news that we've just had concerning the new Crisis 4, we know that Crisis 4 is their best
I don't
to
know.
make this
Everything
game work.
and the rest of this video is kind of weird.
Listen to the absolute ton.
Curious how I feel about Smite and a Smite 2 drama going on.
Smite 2 just got announced yesterday, and it's already causing quite the stir in their community. If you were to take what Twitter is saying literally, the game is already dead on arrival.
Oh, wow.
I mean,
Well,
I don't
that's
think
kinda bad.
anybody questioned
They should just
whether or
cancel
not
it then.
Smite 2 was going to be
Smite,
bad
it's a
after
third-person MOBA
Overwatch
with
2's
a ton of
fiasco.
different gods that
Like,
you play
yeah.
as. I played it a little bit back in the day, and I actually enjoyed it, but there were so many other games that I was playing at the time, I just never really invested a bunch of time into it. But the big controversy is the majority of the skins that you purchased or earned in Smite 1 are being moved over to Smite 2. Now, Smite 1 initially released in 2014
So that's what
was
people are mad about? They're mad about the skins?
made on Unreal Engine 3. Smite 2,
I mean,
which
I
is
would
set
be
to
too
go
if
into
I spent
alpha
a shit ton of
testing,
money
I think
on
in
it.
the summer of this year, was built from the ground up on Unreal Engine 5. On the frequently asked questions part of their website, the developers say that Smite 2 is a multi-generational leap from Smite 1 from UE3 to UE4. That means we have to completely rework or recreate every piece of content for it to function in Smite 2. There are currently over 1,600 skins in
I
Smite.
mean, most games do this. Like, the only reason CSGO didn't do this with CS2 is because, I mean, gambling on skins is, like, probably more popular than playing the game. So it's like, it would be better if they didn't port over the game and they ported over the skins. And it's like, yeah, it's CSGO 2, and there's just all new skins. And nothing else is the same. And it's like, yeah, I get that.
Excluding mastery
like,
skins,
Call of
to
Duty did
just
this
port
recently,
every
too.
skin to Smite 2 would take about 246 person years of work.
That's a lot of
and we
time.
couldn't do both that and make Smite 2 as amazing as we knew it could be if we focused on starting anew. So to make this transition a little better,
I mean,
Smite
are they wrong? Like, I don't think that they're wrong. Probably not. Yeah, I don't really think so.
I mean, like, I get
offering
that
what
it's
they're calling
unfeasible.
legacy gems.
And also, I want to say too that it is disappointing that people don't have their skins ported over. Like, it's definitely disappointing, and like PoE 2 did that, and so did Overwatch 2. So like, obviously, it would be great if they were able to do this. But is this something that like you need to have, and like if you don't, the game is DOA? No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean, I get that, but like, it's still like a huge betrayal. Like, they're probably gonna pull the same shit that Overwatch did when they switched to Overwatch 2 and shut down Overwatch 1. So no one's gonna be able to go play Smite 1. They definitely paid money for those skins. So like, if all the skins are going to Smite 2 and they're shutting down Smite 1 after they release Smite 2, then like, I get the frustration. They're gonna have to give some money back or something.
Okay, so like I'm assuming whenever they announced Smite 2, it went up by a lot. So like on average, they had like 12,000 people playing the game. It's big on Xbox. Yeah, it's not bad, but like, is it really a good use of their time to redo all of their skins for such a small player base? Like, I don't know if that's a good decision.
Like, I'm surprised they're doing a whole ass new game.
So like in my right,
like the whole ass new game
and
from
maybe a bit
Hi-Rez
smaller, maybe a bit larger, depending,
is
right? But
surprising. I did not
World
expect a Smite
If
2.
New World
I
made
expected
New
them to
World
make a whole
2,
new game.
Would I be
like,
angry at them that they didn't port over all
it's
of
just
the old
interesting.
skins?
It's an interesting choice to
Do I think that they
redo
should
Smite
invest that time and money into
of
doing that?
all of the different games that they make. Like, I don't know, is
Seems
Smite
like a
the
little
most popular Hi-Rez game?
50%
Let's
of the price
ask.
of most in-game
Let's ask the Oracle.
Smite 2, so things like skins, passes, and events in Smite 2 will be half off until you spend all of your legacy gems. And if you purchase a Smite Founders Pack, your legacy gems will be doubled. As Smite 2's currency is changing slightly from Smite, this ensures that you'll have the equivalent purchasing power. So you basically get a 50% discount on anything moving forward based on
Bro, like, that's the thing. So why is Smite 2 getting...
every skin that you want to buy in Smite 2, you have a 50% discount. You still have to put more money into it, and this is what people are having a big problem with. Because your skins aren't transferring, people are freaking the fuck out, using comparisons to Overwatch and CS2 as reasons as
Well, I mean, like, let's just be honest, though. Like, Overwatch and CS2 have a development studio that is gigantic. Like, what are we talking about? Like, this is it's a dramatically different like scale. Like, you can't expect a small developer to be able to do that.
Why all of the skins that they pick for and the thousands of dollars spent.
Like, I bet if the developers of Smite could push a button and just be like, all the skins are ported over, boom, they do it, I bet they do it. It's not like they aren't doing it because they don't want to do it.
For the last 10 years should be honored and moved forward into the new title. Their Twitter account has been spammed under every single
is it
post
still
from gamers
popular?
angry
Like,
that their skins aren't being moved up.
That's what I want to know.
Generations.
All right, we're
this
gonna have
gamer
to
here
go
says,
look.
all I read is spend more money. We don't care about your old skins.
To be fair, this is literally a tweet with no likes, no retweets, and no comments that has 3 views.
LOL. The fact that we're supposed to just give up hundreds, if not thousands of dollars of skins, plus to be expected to keep paying for more stuff in Smite 2 is genuinely delusional. You ain't making more money from me when you won't respect my money. This game here, Big Dick Deviant. I'm sorry to say.
But I think that they bring a good point in.
I'm gonna request
But at the same
access.
time, there is a little bit of ridiculousness.
Cool.
Like, not respecting your money and you're buying skins in a video game. Like, I don't think that you're respecting your money either. That's just my opinion.
Let's see.
Right?
Hi-Rez.
Like, I'm not saying that like they should just delete or take away all the skins, but like, do we really have to get that serious about it?
So
50% discount isn't enough for the thousands of dollars
Paladins
we
is their
spent
most
on this
popular game
WRU
on
says you guys
Steam
are
anyways.
criminals.
As far
I want
as,
a refund for all the skins that I have
user
purchased.
reviews out of
And Dexterol here says, honestly, I don't think I'm going to play Smite 2. I have over 1,300 skins, spent thousands. If they can't even port the skins over, there's no point.
You
They're
have
not
to
even
buy
giving you the
Rogue
gems to buy
Company.
them
I didn't
back.
even
They're
know
basically
that.
giving you legacy gems to buy a skin. for 50%
Out
off.
of-
This user here just wants them to
that's
port
not
all of
even
the
the
old
main.
models
Where's
into
Rogue
Unreal
Company?
Engine 5 without changing the graphics.
That's
They'll
funny.
function the same. You'll just see lower quality skins from UE3
Rogue Company
and the new
has
UE5
a
skins
74
can
out of
coexist.
24,000
Tell me you have
So it's not even that popular on
zero
Steam.
clue about anything you're talking about. But I'm really curious.
Well, and it's also like, yeah, I feel like it's probably not that simple, number one. Number two, all of these people are looking at it from a perspective of a person who is a big fan of Smite, and they're actively playing Smite. So these solutions and these problems are from the mindset of a person who is super invested into it.
Really up there.
They're
No,
like, they
it's
have,
really-
I mean, invested, they have $1,000 into it. Like, is it a good thing for new players whenever Smite 2 comes out that they log into the game, even theoretically, and they see a bunch of low poly models? No. I bet if people saw that, they would think, wow, this game looks really cheap. I don't think I want to spend money on it. So it's like, again, they're not looking at it from the perspective beyond their own.
Curious as to what you guys think, because
That doesn't mean that they're wrong. Like, I don't think that they're wrong for being
PUBG's
frustrated
still
and
up there at the
disappointed,
top
and I think
records.
that they're right. It does suck that this is happening.
Counter-Strike 2.
But
Everyone
at the
loves
end of the day,
Counter-Strike 2.
I
I'm
can
not
see
gonna lie.
why
I'm
they
just
would do
really
it.
bad at tac
I'm kind of
shooters.
sitting here and like I can
Um,
definitely
probably
understand the
I'm just not
frustrations
good
of gamers. Like
in
you
that
spent a
FPS
bunch of money on this game,
Yeah.
a new one's coming out, and like all your skins are no longer transfer over. Yeah, that sucks.
I had fun with it.
But,
I actually had
duh.
more fun
Like,
with
is
Counter-Strike
this
2
not
than
what
I
we've
had
been
with
talking about for the last like 10 years on
Valorant.
this channel? Microtransactions are a money sink.
Valorant's
Like you don't
brutal.
buy microtransactions if you're not okay
Well, you
with
don't
your
own them, and that's a big thing that a lot of people need to
it's rough.
understand whenever they purchase a microtransaction. Whenever you buy, let's say, the Celestial Steed in WoW, or
Right.
like one of
And
these
other people are
cosmetics
trying to
in
get to that,
Smite, you don't
DLC
actually
point.
own that cosmetic. You only own a license that allows you to use the cosmetic that's given to you by the developer that they can remove at any time for any reason. You literally don't own
That's
anything.
hilarious. I love that.
It's only one step
Um,
above having an NFT.
is losing them
Let's look
when
at
the next games come out. Now I know a lot
Yeah.
of people are making comparisons to Overwatch. Overwatch
It's a
was
massive
literally
game.
regarded
Oh,
as like a 1.5. It was like people
Yeah.
were pissed
4,000
that
And
it
that's also a very
players.
good point. Yeah, like why are you comparing to Overwatch 2 whenever Overwatch 2 was bad?
basically felt like a DLC, right? The engine difference there is like negligible. The game is essentially running on the exact same engine. This is the first year that Modern Warfare allowed you to bring your skins forward, which was a cool thing, but Modern Warfare 3 has been destroyed in the online community
Eat,
for being
look at that.
a DLC and
The
being
man has
not
come
that
with
much
the
of an
food.
engine upgrade. So while they
It also
put the
means
skins over, the
we have a
upgrade
podcast to record, so don't hide up there.
This is taking models and
Get the fuck down here. The camera's already rolling. I'm like fucking.
I think this
I'm
goes
literally
and
43
actually
minutes
illustrates
into a whole
bigger
ass
delusion
video.
with
I'm
people
already,
who
I'm
think
deep.
that Web3 is the future of development for video games, and that you can own your skins.
Like
and use them in other games.
I'm sorting through.
Like,
All
for
right,
example,
like.
people think that like, oh, well,
What?
you want to be able to own, you know, you
Oh,
actually
you're
own
editing the
NFTs for these skins.
Frost
Why
episode
would it
right
be
now?
in the developer's
Valid.
best interest for them to program in functionality for skins in another video
All right,
game?
let's see.
Why would they ever
And
do
then
that?
Rogue.
Like, if you have Invincible
Company.
in World of Warcraft, how exactly would you use that in Counter-Strike?
That's not.
Because that would require the
no. All
developers of
right.
Valve to program
Guys,
in
I did
being
not.
able
What
to
did I
use
type?
Invincible.
You literally
They're
saw. I
completely
typed
incompatible.
Rogue
This is
Company,
like-
and
again,
Steam
people always
Steam
compare
Charts
it.
gave
It's like,
me
oh, yeah,
JoJo's
it's the gun.
Bizarre Adventure
It's like,
All-Star
oh,
Battle
one gun,
R.
another gun.
That's what
But
I
that's just
typed.
not the way these games work.
That's definitely what I typed.
What,
Jesus
15
Christ.
years ago?
We're trying to answer
Upgrading
questions
to
here.
Unreal Engine
Rogue
5,
Company.
which I know would be a lot of work. On top of the fact that
Yeah.
the game is
I'm
now
just
being
spelling
built
Rogue
from
wrong. Is that
scratch
what it is?
on Unreal Engine
Yeah,
5,
that's what
it
it
would
is.
be a fuckload of work. to be able to make this happen. But the community is up in arms. So while I'm sitting here, like, I understand the frustration from gamers.
There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is.
Thousands
All right.
of dollars in microtransactions in a video game.
We got it. Okay.
That's kind of on you, right?
It is.
But, like, I'm all for
It's definitely on you, and like you can't expect
So we got
the entire
Rogue
you
Company,
can't
which is
expect the
down
video
here.
game
All right, isn't that
to
hilarious?
exist in
All
a
right,
way
we just saw in
that
that
makes
video
you feel
previously.
good about
Oh,
your
let me
mic.
we just saw in that video previously. All right, that like Rogue Company, greatest release that Hi-Rez has ever had. All right, and their concurrent players right now. I mean, it's literally like I don't see a top over. I don't even see 1,000 anywhere this week at all. And then Paladins and Smite are just like steady chugging. Alright, Smite must be their most popular game then. It's got it like 100%. Some of these peaks are up here at like 10K. Paladins was the most popular at one point. Smite's just been their like steady winner. Alright, like Paladins is there. And then Rogue Company had like some crazy peak and then died immediately and everyone hates it. Like this right here. Like still like I just don't feel like this is strong enough a game for them to make a 2. Why are we getting Smite 2?
Smite 2.
Smite 2. Out of all the games,
I mean, let's use like a engine update.
it's an Unreal. So the original game was built on Unreal 3, and now it's going to Unreal 5.
Probably costs less to make a new game.
Yeah, I don't know. Everyone's upset, I guess, right now on the internet because they can't port all of the skins from Smite 1 to Smite 2. There's 1,600 skins in Smite 1. And they they laid it out in math. They're like, look guys, it would literally take 234 labor years to port all of the skins from Smite 1 to Smite 2. It's a multi-generational engine jump. Yeah, no, and I feel like that's the only way that you can make that right. But like, I see why it's difficult to like. I understand why the devs are doing this, because if they could just split Asmongold, the video I was just watching, he was right. Like if the devs could just flip a switch and port all the skins, it would. It's just it's not feasible. Who has 234 labor years? Not a small developer. I mean, Hi-Rez isn't necessarily like small, but like they've typically just made like
Not like Activision.
premium games. Like the Smite came out as a reaction to
They are
the
your
popularity
Dollar
of
General.
League of Legends.
They're the Walmart to the Whole Foods.
Yeah, that's the thing. They feel like great value brand popular games.
Yeah.
But like they're solid. They are solid. They're just nothing like special, really. Like I'm not gonna play Paladins over Overwatch.
Even in the current state.
It's not gonna happen. Even in the current state, honestly. Like I've been thinking about it because I've been hurting because I can't play Overwatch anymore. It's so bad. Streams heard about it before. Paladins, I just like it's just not good enough for me to actually like pick it up again for like just because I don't have a hero shooter I like right now. Smite was like cool, but I just never got into it, and I feel like I should have gotten into it because it's like all mythology characters and whatnot.
Yeah.
And like I'm big into mythology, but like
Y'all want more noodles?
it's just not good enough. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a League purist, so like that's part of the problem.
I can't believe Team Force Tactics came out with a side game that got more popular. Crazy, right?
Lol.
a second game mode called Team Fight Tactics.
Yep.
That came out.
And it was just a
like,
side game.
It was a predecessor to Super Offense.
And super popular. Like it's so funny. Like, League of Legends has just expanded so deeply at this point because they're just like, MOBAs are a really fun but super emotionally charged, extremely toxically competitive place to be. So it's not meant for the faint of heart or casual gamer. League of Legends has to be your life. Or you can't play it.
You don't want to play it.
You gotta keep up with it. Like, I can't really even play it anymore because I stopped playing for a couple years, and the item meta has changed so much that I have to do, like, a whole nother year of research to figure out how to play the game again. Like, I mean, they've did, like, all the new characters, new fucking, like, whole new map, basically, at this point. Like, it's not even the same game as when I played it, so, like, you gotta keep up with that shit. But that's not accessible, and we live in a world of accessibility, so like, they just made a shit ton of side games, and now they're just like, and a whole ass animated cartoon that is literal gold.
Yeah.
Okay, literally one of the best pieces of American animation I've ever fucking seen. Like, wow. Okay. Now they're like kind of mainstream popular, not just with like super sweaty nerds.
Yeah.
They made a movie about it, so.
And Valorant. I mean, everyone likes Valorant. Everyone likes to watch Valorant
Speaking
on
about
Twitch.
Valorant, it's coming to Xbox.
Well, good
It's
luck.
crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. If you want to try it on Xbox, good luck.
Yeah.
But holy fuck.
Really?
I want to play the game. It's one of those games I want to play, but I'm so bad, apparently, that I can't play it.
Yeah.
Like, it's super cool, and it should be really fun, but unless if you have, like, laser precise aim, unless if you are Carvel, minimum, you're not going to enjoy the game.
You mean CHQ Veld on Twitch?
Yeah, CHQ Veld. Actually, I think he's changed his name to Carvel Silver. I don't remember.
Drop the CHQ.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, we're kind of all doing our own thing. Like, I think my Twitch still has CHQ Roj. But over here on YouTube, we're streaming as Trismegistus Games.
Not like you just pull the muscle. I pulled my Trismegistus.
Eventually, I'll be able to give you the handle of our podcast YouTube. It needs to be changed. We're so bad at this, but we're gonna get good.
Yeah.
We want to commit to it, you know, and motivate ourselves with willpower. All right, and we bought a whiteboard to prove it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the first step to everything.
That's the first step to everything. Get a whiteboard. We're gonna write down all the stuff on it. You know, all the stuff we're gonna do. You know, and I mean, to be fair, yesterday I did like a whole 2-hour video stream, and then today we just did a whole like probably hour and a half. Was that? The two clips together, how long was it? I'm betting like an hour and a half. Like outdoor, like activity vlog. I got destroyed at my favorite sport. I'm still tough. I'm still in pain.
Hour 23.
Hour 23.
That's good.
We did an hour 23 frisbee golf content video. And now we are 54 minutes into a stream / video, YouTube video / podcast. Okay.
You get to watch me fuck up some steak.
Making 3 whole ass pieces of content in one go, in one stretch. And now it's food content. So here we have the noodles that are hollow. I mean, all of them are, but like the big, like round cylindrical ones. Oh, delicious.
So good.
With some generic pasta sauce that I need to teach Colin how to spice.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Do you even spice your pasta sauce?
Yeah, I put a lot of stuff actually in there. I put parsley, basil, pepper, ground black pepper, salt.
You need to
onion
add.
powder.
You need to add.
More.
No, chili powder and sugar.
Can we get those, please? Hello?
Do we not have
do
sugar?
something besides
Do we not have sugar? Well, we need to write a grocery list because
we got
this
brown
time we go
sugar.
get groceries.
I'm
We're
sorry,
gonna
Evan.
get groceries.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Evan.
I'm not gonna mention what else we've done, but we're gonna pool our money together and be responsible adults.
Yeah, you guys are gonna have to
Yeah.
figure that alone. I can't be spending that much money.
You really do.
I'll chip in with my stuff I get for free $99. I'll chip into the pie.
Oh, the goal
You guys
is to
can eat
keep
some
you
of this
out
stuff.
of.
Excuse me.
The goal
I
is to keep you
am,
out of
am-
places you don't want to be.
I am doing just fine.
You weren't saying that last time.
But no, this was like the good sauces
Nah, man,
too.
I
I
was
used
feeling
the
the heat.
Hunts and I
I
used
was
the
feeling
San
the
Martin.
heat, he says.
Oh yeah. Yeah, at least 3 wanted to start in the Walmart that last time.
Yeah.
So is your stream currently seeing infinite streams of the stream?
Yeah.
Inside the stream?
Streamception.
God, there's so much streams.
We're chilling. Look at that big old 56 number.
Can we full screen?
Huh?
Full screen face cam?
Can I see myself?
Oh, yeah, I can full screen face cam. I just...
Never know, man.
Yeah, look at that. All right, everybody wave. All right, the podcast, if you watched all the videos that have not been put up yet, but will be up eventually up to this point, if you can follow that. You know, Sam and Colin, the other two members of the Three Dudes with Socks On podcast. We do have socks on. They can prove it. I'm not putting my leg up like that. But stream, this is Sam and Colin. Seeing as this is 2 things at once. 3 things.
Dude, I'm
Many
about to be
things.
Robert Whitaker.
Oh,
Just killed 2 bowls.
Back to the pasta. Somehow we tangented off pasta. There's Parmesan. Oh, no, now this is a food vlog, too. Alright, we're stacking the content.
There's a mukbang.
Mukbang.
Yeah, mukbang. Alright, Colin, start eating really fast.
Food challenge.
Alright, and then we got the bow ties. Our pasta's fancy.
I'm about to ruin everything.
Yeah. Yeah, are you? They can't see you.
I
Oh God!
I like it here.
No!
I like it here.
Stop! Get away from the microphone with your mouth.
Someone would pay good money for that.
Yeah.
That's fair. All right. So now we've given you ASMR.
You're welcome.
Okay. You're welcome.
Evan, you gotta start gaming. Get the gaming channel up.
And then this is supposedly filet mignon.
Oh, the filet mignon had a bad tragic story.
Well, yeah, you well done, dude.
He very much well done to the filet mignon.
I don't think anyone else wants to eat raw shit. And it's honestly, my cooking skills with whatever we got on this, I'm used to cooking on a grill.
Hey,
If we were to
don't
cook,
be disrespecting our pot.
if we were to cook on that little ass saute that we have, it's either well done or raw.
Yeah.
Should have seen them last takes of him.
Oh. It's not the first takes.
Bro, they were blood.
The first takes were like marble.
Oh, and there's meatballs. See, Colin here. We started this whole process because I was trying. We were trying to live better, live healthier. I was trying
meat, carbs.
not to be over 300 pounds because I'm a fat ass. And Colin, little do we know, we're all thinking we're on a health kick. For Colin, gaining weight up to 160 pounds is a health kick for him because he's scrawny as fuck. He has dreams of being an MMA fighter, but he's too small. So he needs to be 160.
Too small.
Okay. So he's like, 160 it is, boys. We're eating red meat and potatoes. Alright, I swear to God, I've eaten more potatoes in the last 2 weeks than I probably have in the last several years. Okay, I'm gaining weight. This motherfucker, alright, he's just like, yes, I gained weight. I'm 160. I'm like, no, I gained weight. I'm 350. This motherfucker.
You guys will be relaxed, keys.
And now he's got me eating meat and pasta.
In our band.
And it's delicious. It's fucking delicious.
Oh,
it's so good.
It's so good. And I'm gonna die young.
Dude, those meatballs taste so good. They're 3 cheese Italian style.
3 cheese Italian style meatballs.
Do you hear that?
There's cheese in the meatballs.
There's cheese. I'm gonna say it now. I've been saying it forever. This is probably the first time I said it on air.
What's wrong with 3 cheese Italian style?
When I die.
Yo, when I die.
It was the cheese.
It was the cheese.
Hands down.
Oh, but that's what you need after
It was
a
the
long
cheese.
day, man. Oh, some good old carb loading. That was a hard day.
Carb loading.
Right
before bed.
Right before bed. So it can go straight to fat. You're supposed to carb load at the beginning of your day.
Skip the rest of the process. Straight to fat.
Oh. I don't know, I burn a lot in my sleep, man. I think everyone does burn everything in their sleep.
No, that's exactly not how that works. See, Colin lives in subjective reality.
Yes.
I could beat a donkey.
Okay, alright. Colin believes he can back mount and rear naked choke out a donkey. Full grown donkey.
Yes, I could.
Fine.
Easily.
He's got it.
I don't get anyone who couldn't beat a donkey. These two, weaklings.
Hey, can we get an image of a full-grown donkey?
Yeah, stream.
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
Let's get the
I got you.
stats.
All right, let's get the facts here.
Of a full-grown donkey.
Oh, I gotta show it. I gotta make sure we got the right cam on.
Let me use the restroom real quick.
Display. There we go. All right, chat. Okay.
We gotta wait on these bad boys.
Yeah, I don't know. That's not a good. This is not a good. I was looking for an image. Hey, I mean, there's. All right, hold on. So, what kind of donkey are we talking?
Yeah, we're talking.
Because apparently we got a miniature, small standard, large standard, and mammoth donkeys. Where's it? I want to see a mammoth donkey.
Yeah.
All right.
What's a mammoth
All right.
donkey?
I want to see a mammoth donkey. Mammoth donkey.
Wow.
That's a big fucking. That's a horse. That's just a fucking horse.
Nah, it's a mammoth.
No, it's
donkey.
a mammoth donkey.
Yeah, stand next to a human.
No, literally.
Wow, look at that.
No, bro, that's a horse.
Shit.
All right, Colin, choke this one out. Let's
naked
go.
choke,
Rear
back
naked choke, back mount. He's got it, bro. He's got it. Look at that. Yeah, that's not, like, how is that a donkey? Like, I get it looks like it's got like big
Well, I guess what classifies a donkey is just
like,
a breed between a mule and a horse, right?
No, a mule is
A donkey and a
between a
horse.
donkey and a
So
horse.
A donkey is a donkey?
I think donkeys, horses, and mules are all the same thing.
Well, they can't be. That's why they have different names.
But I think they are though. They can crossbreed and the breed can survive.
Yeah, it becomes a mule.
Yeah, but it survives
It does.
and can reproduce.
Same family.
I'm pretty sure.
Or
Can
genus.
mules reproduce?
That'd be a sad existence if it can.
Can't produce.
Wow.
That's all right. So it is a hybrid. Donkeys and horses aren't the same thing.
But let's see, it has to be a female donkey and a male horse. Can't be the opposite way around.
That's wild.
Wait, so female horses can't make anything?
They can't make mules.
Huh. Colin is currently watching TikTok. In the bathroom.
Anyway.
Mid-podcast.
Mid-podcast. That's how much he cares about our content grind.
And this was his moment.
Yep, this was his moment. He's watching TikTok.
In the bath. We can hear it.
This man has the shortest attention span of I
gotta take a piss. Be right back.
Hold on. Where?
Oh, here he comes. You heard us talking about TikTok.
He lasted 10 minutes.
Alright. You like that TikTok video?
So did you know mules can't reproduce? Alright.
Mules can't reproduce.
Somehow we went from how big is a donkey compared to a person all the way to what are mules?
So what size donkey do you think you could make a joke?
Alright. Because do you think hold on.
Mules can't reproduce?
One more second.
Mules are a hybrid between donkeys and horses. They
I
can't.
need a fucking second.
Let's go! You lasted 10 minutes. You sat still for like 10 minutes. Hold on, an intermission. Bro, look at that one!
We live in Vermont.
Look at this motherfucker!
That ain't a real
Alright,
donkey.
Colin, I want to see you
That's
fucking
Photoshop.
No, see, because we've discovered things. Right? So, this is the dichotomy of donkeys.
So which donkey?
So which kind of donkey are you talking about?
Mammoth? No.
Because there's the miniature, small standard, large standard, and mammoth. I believe you might be able to take down a miniature or a small standard donkey, but I do not believe you can handle a standard to mammoth donkey. Because a mammoth donkey is basically a motherfucking horse.
Okay. I will give you this. A mammoth donkey, for sure.
Yeah.
I can't choke that neck.
No.
I'm probably rapping and it's probably my fingers will get the neck.
You couldn't even get up to rap.
Okay, calm down. I'm not good. I can jump on a donkey.
Not a mammoth donkey.
Not a mammoth donkey.
I can jump on a donkey.
That motherfucker's shoulder height. Can you jump to your shoulder's height?
I can
Can you
mount the
jump
fucking
9
donkey.
feet in the air?
Fuck you off.
Okay, well, if it's like I said, if we're in that scenario,
Alright.
a mammoth or large standard,
Out.
I can do a standard donkey.
Alright, let's look up comparison of standard.
I can do a standard donkey.
Let's see.
Hold on.
A standard donkey is 5'8". Bro, I'm whooping his ass.
Let's get the statistics of a standard donkey.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Bro's like 400 pounds, 5'8".
Hold on. We gotta get the AI in on this.
Look up a Mexican
conversation.
donkey.
Yeah.
Mexican donkey.
No, we're looking up standard donkey.
No, we're looking at What is the standard?
Statistics.
Well, what is
the standard donkey in North
stats?
America? Let's be specific here. Let's go
Average
North American donkey.
Standard
North American donkey.
sized.
North America.
North American donkey.
Male.
Male.
Because males are bigger. What did it say? I can't read.
First of all,
Okay, alright.
400 to 500.
Hey, yo,
400
I
and
said 400
575
pounds.
fucking pounds.
I said 400 pounds.
Okay.
400 pounds.
Okay. They can run up to 20 miles per hour. Okay, so can you hold on to this donkey while it's running 20 miles an hour, actively trying to buck you off?
There's just no way you're choking the neck. I don't even like.
It says
And
up
also,
to.
how are you?
You do not have.
It says up to. It says
The minimum is.
Y'all don't even listen.
Minimum's 15. You can't. You can barely run 15.
Y'all ain't listening.
What?
Listen, if y'all gonna tell me a fact,
What's
then
you
listen.
listening?
Up to 20 miles an hour. Now you guys gotta listen to the actual sentence. Up to means he can only run up to 20 miles.
All right, 15 then.
He can probably maintain a 15.
Can you?
He can't climb a tree. He can't jump.
We're not in a tree. We're in an
What if I
arena. We're in a half football field.
Okay, half a football field. He's running 50 miles an hour. I can probably run 10.
No, we don't need to know how fast you can run. I'm asking you, can you stay on the donkey while it's running 15 miles an hour trying to buck you off?
Yeah. Brother, like
While maintaining a rear naked choke.
Yes, like brother, grip. Brother, I don't.
Grip.
Okay. No, are you guys seriously telling me
what
if it was going to be your life, you're gonna have a 400-pound dumb ass kill you?
Yeah, let's use average neck width. 16 inches.
Bro, that's nothing.
That's a whole foot.
Bro, I can grab a foot.
That's
width.
the diameter.
Just the width.
That's the width of the donkey's neck. All right.
Bro,
From the
this is
tip
a
of my
foot.
finger to like here.
Wow.
You're just
It's
trying
the width of the donkey's
With
neck.
my legs and
Okay, can
arms,
we ask
they're hugging
How much force
would it take to choke a donkey?
would it take to choke out a donkey?
Yo, what if there's
in
like
a
one FBI
rear
agent just looking at
naked
us, like,
choke?
Okay.
What? What does you say? What does it say?
No, we're not talking about humans.
What does it say?
Basically said, you're a piece of shit, but here's how you can choke a human out.
I'm not going to actually choke out the donkey.
It's hypothetical.
It's telling you like
It's
you're
a hype.
you should never hurt animals.
Calm down.
It's telling you like
I
you shouldn't
love
hurt
animals.
It's saying like it's cruel and it's
Damn.
dangerous.
Just
This ain't
answer
PETA.
the question. What are you, PETA? Okay. So it says, I understand and appreciate your concern for animals. In a hypothetical scenario, the force required to choke out a donkey would involve significant pressure due to their strong neck muscles and robust structure. For humans, as mentioned, it takes about 6 psi to occlude the carotid arteries. Given that donkeys have much thicker and much more muscular necks, the force required would be substantially higher. While there is no exact measurement for it available for donkeys, it would at least likely require double or triple the force needed for humans, potentially between 15 to 20 psi or more.
Now, can we ask
The highest average PSI of a
not
human.
the highest. Your average 5'2" male
Okay.
choking ability.
No, 5'8". Stop saying my 5'.
What is
I'm gonna call you
the
5'11" for the rest of your life if you keep
That's
it up.
fine.
5'11". You are 1 inch up in 6 foot.
I can prove it though.
Sure.
I can prove I'm 5'8".
You're 5'7" with boots on.
I was not. Sam.
8. I'll give him the 8. All right.
We'll give him the 8.
Well, give me the 8, God. I'm a fibber.
The average choking force of a 5'8"
Mexican American
male.
Because I'm a native to this land. I'm a native to the
Now, what does that do? What does that have to do with your PSI?
Stronger than y'all's.
Also, you gotta look up rear naked choke.
Do you not see these fucking muscles?
Rear
God,
naked
I'm
choke.
so strong. I look so strong. Man, just let me pack on some more protein. These are gonna be big.
Alright, let's see.
Bro, let me hear it. I think I need glasses. I can't read from here.
About
Can
5 to 12 PSI. You need 15 to 20 to even attempt to choke.
Listen, 12 is 3 off of 15. If I try and I go there my longest time and he's like not kicking me out for 5 minutes, I can get something. He's gonna get tired and I can choke him, jab his eye out. Fuck. I beat a donkey. I'm going to go to Mexico and fight a donkey just to prove you guys wrong.
Go fight a donkey.
I will.
A standard American.
And just whatever you do, get it on tape.
I want to see you be able to mount a donkey.
Like
I want to see me mount a donkey.
Attempt to put it in a rear naked choke.
Okay, without it being angry. Literally, you're saying you can't even do that.
You better choke it. You gotta choke it out.
Okay, no, but I'm saying
No, because you already said you're gonna choke out a donkey. I want to see you choke out the donkey, and then we're putting it on the internet. Like what the like? No donkeys were harmed in the creation of this video.
Blur my face out if I'm gonna choke out a donkey on video.
No, you're not gonna need it.
I'm gonna choke
The
out a
donkey
donkey.
is gonna be like, "Ooh, this is uncomfortable," and you're gone.
I can choke the fuck out of a donkey. I just feel like that's animal cruelty. Why would I actually do that to a poor animal?
So the answer's in.
I can.
He cannot choke a donkey.
Jesus, I'm gonna.
The
have to choke
force
a
exerted in
donkey.
a rear naked choke depends on several factors, including the individual's strength, technique, and a specific application of the choke. However, for an average 5'8" male, we can estimate the force based on general strength metrics. In grappling, the force exerted in a rear naked choke primarily comes from the biceps, forearms, and back muscles. The pressure required to occlude the carotid arteries in humans is approximately 6 psi. Given this, considering the average strength of a 5'8" male, the force exerted in a properly applied rear naked choke could range between 100 and 200 pounds of force, depending on that individual's strength and technique. This force, when distributed over an area of contact around the neck, approximately 16 to 20 square inches, would result in an average pressure of about 5 to 12 psi. Now notice it said over approximately 16 to 20 square inches. A donkey's neck is 16 inches in width. So we're talking if we're talking square inches. All right, we're talking what? Fucking
A lot of inches.
That's a lot of inches. I'm too stoned to fucking do math right
I
now.
would not
All right,
even attempt.
but okay, so 5 to 12 psi over 16 to 20 square inches.
Y'all are just haters. I could choke out a fucking donkey.
I'm just saying. All right,
just
hold on. No,
saying.
wait. We have a calculator. Hold on.
International fajita day? Falafel? What is
Alright,
that?
so the neck diameter of a donkey. Right.
Hold on. Why am I?
That's what I'm saying. What are you doing?
GPD, yo. What would be the PSI or a neck that has a 16-inch width?
What would be the PSI?
Does not compute.
Wow, it's bad.
No, that's not what I wanted.
What is it giving you?
Everything.
Yeah, so you're getting max 4.7 psi on that donkey, and it would require
at least
15 to 20 psi.
You're about
So
5.
you're not getting that donkey, and I can prove it with fucking math.
I'm gonna prove it with real life. we're gonna see math versus real life. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna become an animal cruelty pro.
Math is real life.
Oh man. Well, coming to a podcast near you,
Is
Han
he
fights a
falling,
donkey in
bucked
Mexico.
off a donkey.
I've never had donkey before.
Paralyzed.
It's gonna
for
taste
life.
good when I choke it out. Muscles gonna be nice and tender from it trying to buck me off. And me
Now I was
choking
gonna
it out.
eat the donkey. Oh god damn it, Colin! You gotta fucking warn me when you do that. We're on YouTube.
I told him. What?
You gotta tell me when you do that. We're on YouTube.
Dude, don't act like it's a smell. Nothing.
YouTube don't do that.
We're content creators. We have terms and services to worry about.
Nah, we're fine, bro. I said we're in Vermont.
It doesn't matter.
Why is it not matter?
We're not restricted. We're not age restricted.
What does that mean?
It means that I said it so that they show it to people who aren't just verified 18-year-olds and above, so that we can be monetized eventually.
Wait, if we only show it to 21
If you show that on camera, we get demonetized immediately.
We don't need money.
Luckily, I think he was out of frame.
He's been out of frame the entire time.
Have I?
How?
I sat more left.
Yeah, a little bit. The fucking thing moved.
How? Oh, when you read it. When you read it. Man, keep the camera.
Yeah, but regardless, disregard. Colin, you're not choking out a donkey.
I'm going to choke out a
What
donkey.
about what you said, teenage bear?
No, I said yeah, teenage bear.
A teenage. What about a teenage black bear? That was his other one he could really make a choke.
Let's give him like a what's a 15?
15? 15 is not teenage.
That's an adult.
What is the average size of a teenage
What's
bear?
the average lifespan of a black bear? No, like what a teenager is.
I would say you can't beat a bear that's even 2 years old.
I can beat it.
Look up the size of a 2-year-old black bear.
Damn. Paragraph.
Average neck circumference of
Okay, we're done with necks.
22
Let's
inches.
get-
No, no.
More
So,
than neck. So,
that being said,
could on
How
a 5'8" male
much
put it in the ring?
PSI would it take to choke?
I can't choke out a bear, bro.
two
I can choke out a
bear.
Black bear.
Black bear.
Black bear.
North American black bear.
Wow, it's really going.
It gives you mad, fool.
So the pressure exerted on a 2-year-old black bear's neck with the neck surface of 20 inches is approximately 7.5 psi.
You're still short.
Of what? A 2-year-old?
Yeah.
Nah.
Can we see what a picture of a 2-year-old black bear looks like?
No.
He's got a Sasquatch.
'Cause I was gonna say up here it was like
Two's pretty young. Two's a baby bear.
God bless you. God bless you.
yeah. I'm just looking at a range again.
God bless you.
God damn it. Yeah, 6. So yeah, you're short 1.5 psi.
Nah, I'm choking out that bear.
Nah,
That
you gotta be
1.5
way bigger than that.
The knives it has on each one of its.
Also,
not
it has
gonna
knives
get
for
me.
hands.
Bro. It's gonna swing. I'm gonna immediately fucking back leg take.
He can just hold 450 pounds steady.
Yes. I could hold Evan.
Now Evan plus Zen morph together into one with knives for hands and teeth.
I would whoop that
About
ass.
5 times thicker skin than this.
Yeah.
If not more.
Bro, how do you think our ancestors lived?
With
bro?
a fatter neck.
We used to have to beat mountain lions for our property. You guys are
Mountain
just
lions
weak.
are different than bears.
Your mentality is beta male.
Black bears can
What is the facts that we looked up?
Okay.
comparing you to a bear.
Compare me to a bear? What do I have that a bear don't?
Well, you're 5'8".
Okay, alright. So in one corner, whatever corner, some corner of the woods, we have a 5'8" male, approximately 150 to 180 pounds, typically around 18-inch shoulder width, approximately 14 to 16-inch neck circumference, and I think they're being generous.
Yo! Damn!
In the other corner, we have a fucking bear! Height approximately 4 to 5 feet.
5 to 7.
Height at the shoulder on all fours, around 2 fucking feet. Weight approximately 80 to 150 pounds.
Dude, I'm
Neck
classing this
circumference
dude.
approximately 18 to 22 inches.
Dude, I outclass him.
I mean,
You outclass him.
I outclass
To be
him.
fair.
I outweigh the bear.
comparable in size.
I'm taller and I outweigh the bear.
But I still don't know if you're getting a rear naked choke on the 22
I
inch
could
neck.
poke his eyes out.
And he could poke your whole intestinal tract out.
I could
with
literally
the knives on his hand. All right,
Are we
all right.
sure a 2-year-old black bear has like claws yet?
He weighs
That
160,
is the
bro. He weighs 120. I could whoop his ass.
length
120 pounds?
of a
Dude, that's Zen. I
2-year-old
throw him.
black
I
bear.
throw Zen around like a rag doll. What?
Almost 2-inch claws.
All right, so on each
That's
hand,
like
on
that.
each fucking paw
Yeah,
nub,
your finger was the claw on each paw, like on each.
So
it's
I
got
that.
5 of them. So you got 1 hit.
Being honest, that reach ain't that much, bro.
It doesn't matter about the reach.
It doesn't
Bro,
matter about
look,
the reach.
he's gonna go like this. I'm gonna take his arm, swing it down.
Okay, what about
Punch him in the
what about
face!
the other 3?
What are 3?
You grabbed one of his paws.
He needs 2 to balance and needs 1 to smack me.
He's grappling with your ass. You don't
He's
need no
horrible.
balance.
I will find a.
The bear don't need no balance. It's gonna roll
We
around
will
and slam you on
find-
the ground till it can cut you with
We
the
will
knives. on
find
his hand.
Or
a
bite your
black
jugular.
bear. We are finding a black bear, and I will prove to you. Because this, you guys are giving me no chance. You guys are literally just being negative at this point. I have the greatest ability to
I don't know,
kill
I
this
think
animal.
knives on your hands is OP.
And in your entire
I have opposable
And your
thumbs!
whole mouth.
That's the main thing. You're gonna put him in a choke and he's gonna rotate and bite you.
Bro, you're acting like 120. I can't control.
I think you get scratched.
I've done it to Zen!
If you get scratched, imagine if Zen had
Cut the head.
5 knives taped to his hands.
You guys act like this is something. He can't fucking do this.
He definitely can.
No!
He
He
definitely
can't, you fucking. What is he gonna do?
definitely can.
He can't reach like a human.
I don't even think you can maintain his 100
His
pounds.
shoulders are in front of him like this. He cannot do this. He cannot reach here. You see how far back my hand is?
I don't even think you're getting him on his back.
I'm not trying to get him on his back. I'm on his back.
You're not getting on his back.
Now you're. Okay, so now I'm not getting on his back, but yet now I can't get on his back. What is it? How? What would happen? What would happen?
You would go towards him, and then he'd bite you and not let go.
And then you would die.
And then he would scratch the ever-living shit out of you, and then you bleed out before you could do any damage to him. Because he's a bear. And
The only advantage humans have over the animal kingdom is that we figured out projectile weapons. That is it. That is the only reason that we don't have predators, because we literally can go ha, bang! And your claws, your knives for hands don't fucking matter when I can just throw lead at 400 yards away perfectly accurately at like fucking 200 miles per hour.
Straight through your chest.
Straight through your fucking
Okay,
face.
now swap the scenario. Evan, could he be the 2-year-old black bear?
I don't know.
Nah, that's closer.
No, shut the fuck up.
I could outweigh. I outweighed it,
See,
but
now he
like
could actually move the bear.
I think Colin's having a hard time accepting the fact that there's a difference between a 5'8", 60-pound male and a 6'1", 350-pound
Like,
male.
You outweighed the bear by 200 pounds.
I outweigh the bear by 200 pounds.
That'd be closer. I still think you'd probably bleed out.
Pick up
So
rocks
really,
for a
I
living.
don't
I'd
think
probably
that would be
still
the way.
die, but I have a chance.
You have a chance. But the thing is,
Knives for hands are OP.
I don't know what damage you could do to the bear. Punching it won't do anything.
Yeah, I mean
You
that's
can't
all.
fly
That's all I
at
can do at that point is just punch it.
You would just poke its eyes out, I guess. But again,
Yeah.
he's biting you, not letting go.
Yeah.
And then who knows how you're gonna react once you're bitten.
No, like the only thing that humans can do is get a weapon and fucking. Like I at least have to get a rock. Like this is the thing. I can't beat the bear myself. I need to get an external implement to smash the fucker's head in.
Yeah, because our fists cannot do it.
Because my hand will break before the bear skull.
Oh, easily.
My hand will break before the bear skull. So
Easily.
the only thing I can do is pick up a rock.
No rocks.
If there's no rocks, I'm fucked.
Yeah.
Like this is the thing. Without a weapon, we're fucked in the animal kingdom. No. They got knives evolved. They got like literal
I could
weapons
take on-
evolved into their bodies.
I could take on at least, I'm saying 90% of the animal kingdom without a weapon.
90% of the
90%.
Including
without
sex
a
weapon.
weapon.
90%.
90%. You heard it here.
Obviously, I'm gonna give
Colin
like
is him.
I'm gonna say out of that 90%, 45% will give me a tough fight.
A tough fight.
But
Tough fight.
I can
Close,
easily say
but I think I could win the 5th round.
He can
Yeah.
win. He can beat all of them.
yes,
Barehanded.
yeah.
No weapons.
Make me naked too. On half a football field, I'd take them. List them and I'll tell you what I can take.
Alright. So,
Man,
if
those
we're-
gladiators and shit that the Romans put in the Colosseum,
They had nothing
they
on
were
top.
a bunch of bitches. They couldn't even fight a lion with a sword. Alright, Colin here. Colin's got it, bro. Colin's got it. He's barehanded. He could do what Hercules had a hard time doing and kill a lion without any weapons. Even I'm pretty sure Hercules, a mythical like demigod, could barely choke out a lion. But Colin here, Colin's got it. He don't just got a lion, bro. He's got an elephant. He's got an elephant. He's got a crocodile. He's gonna go down south and wrestle the crocodiles in Miami.
A hippo.
Bro, rhinos, hippos, they don't even got shit, bro.
Rear naked choke.
They don't even got
Let's
knives
do
for
it now.
hands. He's got rear naked choke the whole animal kingdom. The whole kingdom.
Yo.
20 years from now, Mexican Lion King will be coming on. And it's just Colin with his son standing on a high rock, just like, you see all that, son? I can body every single one of these fuckers.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god, I need to remember that. Oh my god. Oh, please. Oh, is this gonna be recorded forever?
I mean, I would assume so.
Can you save a live stream?
Until the end.
This is a live stream. or
It's a
video?
live stream and a recording. Like I said, we're doing a we're doing all the things all at the same time, okay? This is Streamception. We're streaming my video game stream while streaming the making of a podcast while recording a podcast.
Oh my god.
While doing a food vlog. And a react video. Yeah, all of those.
Alright, so y'all literally came out with like this.
Oh, and
like
a comedy act, apparently, you know.
No. This is truth what I say.
We're just funny as shit.
Alright, so y'all literally named the hardest animals. Obviously, rhino, hippo, elephant, and lion. Nah.
Alligator.
Yeah.
Like, what world are you living in?
Humans hunt them daily. You see them, they jump behind them easily.
With weapons!
No! The Florida man jumped on alligator, grab him.
What you're gonna do?
Punch his eyeball.
Punch the eyeball out of an alligator.
Rip his mouth open.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
By the put my finger through his snout, rip his snout open. Dude, I'm going in every orifice.
Orifice.
I could choke an alligator
Everyone.
probably.
I don't know they have a neck to choke. It just goes body to head.
The stream's got exactly 0 views. I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure out the algorithm or like keywording.
It's called the stream for 3 years.
Yep.
And then get lucky. Not get lucky, but
network.
That time. Yeah, network. Oh, you know what Dennis is doing? He made Omega live streams. And
Yeah.
well, now it's called like OMTV or something. And then he asked everybody to subscribe to his channel, and he gained 20 new subscribers in a night. So maybe next podcast will be an Omega live stream.
Little do they know his channel.
Ball. Look at that. We're doing so good. We're doing so good.
That live stream's a fat minute behind.
Yeah, well, no, it's just because
Oh,
fucking.
okay.
It's got DVR on.
Yeah, of course.
So, you can just. You know, it's got DVR for your viewing pleasure, if I ever actually have viewers. And we're recording at the same time through OBS. So,
great combo.
Great combo. You know, killing it. Hour and 37 minutes. Of course, that was like comedy stylings of me for like 50 minutes, and then you guys showed up.
Yeah, we're about 45 minutes in. Not too bad.
Body all these moves.
I think we're killing it. All right, me and Sam were like, we should have a topic. We were thinking about topics. We listened to this really good podcast. Shout out.
Yeah, shout out.
Know Thyself.
Excellent.
Shit. What? There's more to that. What's their friggin'?
Their handle?
Yeah. Because we were listening to them earlier, and they're like fucking awesome.
I got one. They are.
One of us has it.
Natural. Oh no, that's the. Just Know Thyself. I don't know what their name is. About?
Do they have anything in there about? They literally say it at the beginning
It
of
is
this shit.
dedicated to the expiration of. Can I just get a name?
Yeah, I don't know. Know Thyself.
Know Thyself podcast.
On Spotify, they got the
Amazing.
icon with a stylized sun. You know, awesome, super great podcast. And we were like listening to like the foundational like concepts of like is truth objective or subjective.
Well, not
we're
if it
like,
is.
it is objective,
It is
but
objective.
like
It's an
you know,
objective truth.
Yeah, but like, and we went through all these different philosophical topics, and we were just like, yeah, we're primed and ready for conversation on the podcast. And then the entire podcast has been me asking ChatGPT if Colin could choke things out. Alright? And it's been fucking hilarious. So, like, it works out.
Yeah.
Wait, yeah, we had a topic, right?
Yeah, Colin actually listened to most of the podcast. So
Some of it.
You want to give us some details, Colin?
Yeah, what was the podcast about, Colin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll wait.
About truth being objective or subjective.
I already said that. Elaborate.
Do you know which one it is, though?
It's subjective. No.
What is that?
No, it's objective.
No.
It's subjective.
What does subjective mean?
Yeah.
What
is truth?
This man, I was having him listen to the podcast in the car, and this motherfucker's just like, this man, he just keeps saying, truth is subjective, it's subjective, it's just, he's going in loops, I don't understand. I'm sitting here just like, Colin doesn't know what subjective and objective means.
Man, I know.
He did just explain it. You have to be listening. Phone down.
Yeah. Well, no, he was like, we were 9 minutes into the video, and he was just like, he hasn't told me what truth is yet! And it's like an hour-long podcast about what truth is. Right? And he's just like, he hasn't told me in the time of a YouTube reel, so I'm angry. How dare they not fit their content into 2-minute sound bites for me to scroll on?
Damn, they don't have soap cutting videos on the bottom.
What the fuck? God. It's fucking brain rot.
Big time.
Get it together.
Get most of my motivation on real.
Motivation's fake.
It's fake. It's dopamine.
I love
You're
how
just
this
getting
man is your
dopamine.
pope now. All of a sudden, whoever this podcast, you take whatever he says.
It's all
Bro, you're vibing!
It's
We're
all
vibing.
vibrations, baby.
It's all vibrations!
You're a Jesus-loving Christian. You're saying it's
Yeah.
all vibrations.
And not
Still
a
all
single thing
vibrations?
he said, not a single thing he said disagrees with the Christian
Not
religion.
a word.
Not a word. It's an occultism podcast. Not a word disagreed with Christianity.
See, I already told you, you're immediately held up on the words. He heard cult, and he's out.
Christianity's cool.
Huh? Christianity is a cult. All religions start as cults.
They always are.
Technically, by definition, you're not a cult till you have like a certain number of followers for a certain period of time.
Fair.
And it's a large number.
No, but
You know, so like for the first 3 centuries, they were
if you
just like
get
a
past
cult.
the truth episode, which is very important, the next one's great.
Yeah. You listen to the first 2 too, because it's like building blocks onto like bigger concepts they talk about later.
But that vibration.
Yeah, like this is the thing. They gotta explain to you the metaphysics of how the universe and works in relation to you, like, so that you are speaking the same language for the rest of the shit.
Well, yeah. So you can't teach nobody. It says like you can't argue with anybody if you don't even know what the basis of the argument or what their teaching is.
No, and like I just like I can't like I love this the version of all of this that they're delving in on and know thyself is Hermeticism. Well, that's the perspective, anyways. And Hermeticism is like for me a person who studied like religion and history. Like it's almost like the like the golden key, the golden thread to like all of like to like the metaphysics of everything. Like every religion is different, all right? But when they're talking about like how the world and the universe works, they all operate on the same principles, and these are those principles. I like every religion I've ever looked at. This is it. It's there somewhere.
Yeah.
Like I'm not even like there are literally things from the 7 laws of hermetics that are like straight up things Jesus just says in the Bible, word for word. It's like, such a cool philosophy.
Watch their podcast.
Huh?
So watch their podcast.
Yeah, watch their podcast and ours.
Yeah.
so that you know to watch theirs.
Exactly.
It's great. It's great. It's great.
Be a master builder.
The Lego Movie is a philosophical masterpiece.
And the Wizard
The
of Oz.
Lego
Yeah,
movie, yeah.
yeah, the Lego Movie.
And the Wizard of Oz.
Yep.
What was the worst movie you ever saw?
Probably a lot.
Evan?
Either the Avatar, the original one. Which what? Okay, Ong. Ong. All right, Ong. Come on, Ong. You gotta beat the Fire Lord, Ong. Appa.
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 Appa and Ong.
Yep. Appa. Come on, Ong. Get on Appa. Yap. Like, I swear to God, that sums up the entire fucking movie. It's disgusting. It's an insult to every person who watches movies. Like, There are some pretty cringy movies, but that was just a rude. That was just rude. No, see, honestly, I'm just saying, like, most live action anime movies are ass.
Yeah, like Death Notes?
Yeah. No.
It's
There's
so
like
hard to capture
2
that.
or 3 that are good, but like like
One Piece.
and yeah, I guess the
Those are-
One
those are-
Piece. Well, I guess the One Piece live action is really good, and the Fullmetal Alchemist live action was really good. But like, I don't know, they're always ass.
Death Note.
I don't think they know how to do it.
It's hard.
You know, it's just it's meant for the animated medium, so like whatever. But then my second least favorite movie ever is not Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief, but actually its sequel, Percy Jackson and the Sea of Monsters, because I can live with the first movie. I'm not gonna lie, they didn't change too much. Logan Lerman is like literally the perfect actor to have ever played Percy. It's a shame that he's like 30 something now. He can't. But the Sea of Monsters was such an atrocious movie that like 13, 14 year old little me literally said, "See ya, Mom, I'm leaving the theater. I can't
Really?
be in here." I literally
Because after
can't.
you read like the books, like they give so much.
No, and they
detail.
literally, not for 1 second, not 1 second of the Sea of Monsters movie is what happened in the Sea of Monsters.
See, that same thing.
Not
happened
1
to
second
the
of
Maze
it.
Runner series for me.
Yep.
After you read the book and you watch the absolutely horrendous movies that cut out like all of the book, literally the whole book.
90% of
Like,
everything
they
that
get
makes anything
nothing.
make sense.
Look, they're like, we're in the maze, and now we're out of the maze.
Right?
There's so much.
That's not how that works!
That's not how that worked.
Oh.
Because like there's a whole thing of like you're looking into the blackness, you don't know what there was. And, like so many people already died, and you go down, and you go into a lab, and they're like, you know what? And we're done. You know, no scorched earth. We don't need to talk about it. You know, the whole traveling through the cities with the beat. Nah, fuck all of it. Fuck all of it. All you care about was the maze, right? Even though the maze plays such a small, insignificant part to the Maze Runner series, it's ridiculous.
Really?
Yeah, that's just where they are at first. They're just in this place getting watched by these people. And then they take the leap of faith into the darkness. His buddy gets shot as soon as they get down there.
Damn.
And then the rest of the book series happens.
What was the rest? Tell me.
They're like going, so they go to this like building. I forgot what like it was a white building, and then that's when they had their first encounter with like the humans left over in the wastelands. I don't know what they were called. And then they book into this like abandoned city where they find these other group of people who are living there, and then the one girl comes with them, and then they go to this like the main city, and then they find out like there's like a whole pit of like the things they're just keeping for like energy and shit or whatever. And then the last 2 books are just recaps of before they got put into the maze. So many more details happened in between that. But like it was probably the best book series I've ever read in my life. So I love the Maze Runner series.
I don't know, but like so many like book adaptations are just bad.
Yeah.
I get scared anytime they're like gonna adapt one of my favorite things.
You're gonna ruin
Because most of the time they ruin it. Like
unless they make series out of that. I feel like a series is definitely the way to go for like.
the series works most of the time. I still think the end of Game of Thrones was butchered.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I also think George R. R. Martin's a hack.
Oh, you think
So,
Games
like,
of Thrones was butchered? I'm seeing like
The last like season of it was butchered because they rushed it and they didn't wait for George R. R. Martin to actually catch up. And they wanted to end the show, but George hadn't actually ended the series yet, so they just wrote their own ending, and it was terrible.
Really?
Yeah. And the production of like the biggest, most important fight of the entire series was terrible. Like they had such like bad contrast and lighting that you literally couldn't see the battle.
Really?
Was the thing. It was just like a black blob with like a slightly lit
How did
sky.
Harry Potter do? Because I never read the books.
See, Harry Potter, everybody likes them for a reason because they're pretty great. There's some really, really crazy purists who are like, they left out this random scene that honestly in the long run doesn't matter. Those movies were pretty good. Like, I think the Lord of the Rings movies, which again, they also have their purists. They're like, they left out this one scene. It's like, I get it, but like the whole point is like there.
Yeah.
Alright, so like the soul of it is there in the Lord of the Rings movies. And also in the Harry Potter movies. Alright, it's when like they try to make an adaptation and they're trying to make it quickly. And they just like miss the point of the movie.
It's like
of
they
the
read
book.
it and they're like, okay, well these were like the cool key parts, so we're just gonna shove a movie 2 hours.
No,
just
they'll
that.
get those parts wrong sometimes. Because I've always had this problem, right? Percy Jackson and the Olympians, one of the coolest scenes in The Lightning Thief is Percy facing down Ares, the god of war. And it's just like, bro, I'm gonna fight you. Okay? And then he fights him, alright? And he's doing, like, Ares is beating his ass, but he hasn't touched Percy yet. And at a certain point, Percy just, like, literally is like, I am the son of the sea god, go fuck yourself. It literally picks up an ocean and hits the man with everything in the sea. So hard! He makes a god bleed at, like, 12 years old. Okay? Alright? And they didn't put it in the movie! The most cinematic, epic motherfucking thing that Percy does. One of the coolest things he's ever done.
It's like,
No, it's not in the movie.
It's not.
No, they replaced it with pearls and hydras. Like, they give us a hydra scene. Like, but I want to see Percy fight a god at 12 and win. Like, that's what I like. What? Who made that decision? Like, this is the bad decision making of like, all right, Wheel of Time, one of the greatest fantasy epics of all time. Like, it's basically the successor of the Lord of the Rings. Like, the Robert Jordan is the Tolkien of the 90s. Wrote more books than Tolkien too, because the main series is 14 books long. And it's fucking amazing. And this motherfucker, alright, so the director of the TV show looks at this series where literally one of the most powerful factions in the entire book is a group of, like, first off, the magic can only be wielded by women without going crazy. All the men go insane when they use the magic. Alright, and so all the women got together and built this giant tower. And we're just like, this is where all the magic women are, alright? We have a whole country, and all the other countries listen to us because they're scared. Alright, right. And this director looks at Wheel of Time and he's like, it's not feminist enough. Okay. And decided to rewrite the whole goddamn fucking series to fix it, apparently. Like, bro. Why? I get it! Like, this is the thing. Robert Jordan is a dude. So he was writing female characters as a dude, which as a writer, it's really fucking hard. Okay? And so, yeah, he overused some things. Like, every time a woman was upset with a guy, she folds her arms under her breasts. But, like, is that not what happens? First off, okay? Second off, again, the women basically ruled the fucking planet. Not feminist enough. There's just a bunch of fucking, like, super uber powerful women that rule everything. And nah, it's not feminist enough. You gotta make it more feminist. We gotta make it look like the prophesied Dragon Reborn might be this one girl that's totally not in any way ever going to be that. But we had to put it there as an option just so it's more feminist. And then change a bunch of other things as well. Just make accurate adaptations of source materials when you decide to get the licenses for them. And people will buy your movies. And not hate them on the internet. I didn't know that, I didn't know what you had to tell you. I thought you were doing this on purpose to hurt us. Okay? But I'm sorry, Hollywood, if you're just retarded.
It's just one big
okay. I mean, anytime now, I swear to God.
It's 10 p.m.
Yeah. It's 10 p.m. and I got 2 hours on the clock.
That was great. Wow.
So
guys.
Alright, so this has been the Trismegistus gaming stream and the Three Dudes with Socks On podcast.
Show your sock, Evan.
You got it.
Come on, Evan. Show the sock.
Come
Come
on!
on!
There's a sock there.
There's a sock.
There's a sock there.
There's a sock there somewhere.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
See ya.
Peace.